Hey guys, Mr. here again for another video today, and we are back with our Columbus Blue Jackets franchise mode. And in this one, we will start off the very first season with the team, and we will see how it goes. Should be interesting. So, we'll get right into it. I just wanted to show you guys. I just realized that the two series I have going on right now are both in the Metropolitan. As for my last two series, the Winnipeg Jets and the Houston Vikings won, those were both in the Central Division. So look at me go, managing to do two teams in the same division at both times, which, to be fair, I did not mean to do. And to be fair, the Washington series isn't like a complete full series like this one is going to be. Although I do want to have this series and the main series that I do maybe a little bit shorter than the series like Houston and Winnipeg. Those were some pretty long series. We went 74 episodes, 73 episodes, I think, in them each, which is a lot. That's over 150, or no, just under 150 videos just for two series, so that's quite crazy. But anyways, guys, if you haven't seen the team excuse me, I had to burp. If you haven't seen the team already, this is what it looks like. And I'm quite excited to see how this team will perform in the first season. So here is the 12 forwards we have. Then our 6 defensemen. Very good, I'm not going to lie. And the goaltending, Bobrovsky and Korpisalo. As for the special teams, I will give you a quick look to all of them right now. If you do want to see them, of course, you guys can pause the video on them. I'm just going through them quickly. I'm not going to explain them. But yeah, you guys can go and see that, obviously, by pausing the video. So, last but not least, our scratch players in Markus Hannikainen and Markus Nutivaara, 2 Finland-born players that are our depth forwards. So, that'll be it from that. Let's get the season going. We will sim the first month of play, and we'll see how we do. Season opener and home opener, we win over the Islanders 5-1. That is a good score line. That is a good way to start the season. We actually went on a 4-game win streak to start the season as well, which is not bad by any means, that's for sure. Happy about that one. That's definitely a true statement. So, let's continue on. 7-2-0. And our first 10, how do we do? Nathan Gerby, it was Nathan, right? Pretty sure. Let's just go check this trade. I don't plan on trading anybody as of right now. Nathan Gerby, yeah, okay, well, I'm not going to trade him. He's for a 5th, though. I mean, it's not bad. First 10 games, we went 8-2-0, which is really good, if you ask me. We actually started in the queue. Did I go 6 weeks in the queue? I think I did. Because forwards in the queue are really good. So defense, we're going to go 2 weeks, even though normally how I do it is 1 week in every single spot. So I do plan on trying to do that again. We will see how that goes. So in the first month, we are 9-3-0, which is a really good start to this season, that's for sure. Panarin leading the team with 18 points, but actually we are in second in the division behind the Pittsburgh Penguins. So let's just go see the team really quickly. It's really early to tell how good the team's going to do, but Panarin doing good, Wenberg as well, and Bjorkstrand as well. So that top line is good. Second line, minus players. Not a lot of goals coming from that second line either. Third line, probably, if not, maybe the best third line in the league right now, and our fourth line is really good as well. So second line could use some more scoring. I don't think I'm going to split it up right now, though. Maybe what I could do is put that second line on the third line and actually put our third line as our second line, which is definitely a possibility. Werenski and Jones, good together. Murray and Savard. There won't be a lot of offense coming from that line, but if they can stay around the even or high plus minus, or high plus in the plus-minus category, that would be nice, and not a lot of points will come from that bottom pair either, but they're also pluses, so not too bad. Bobrovsky, yeah, not great, 916. Ooh, Korpisalo is doing rough. Ew, okay, those are some rough stats for Eunice Corpusalo. Yikes. That is not good. So hopefully our offense, well, clearly it is our offense that is doing wonders for the team right now. So let's sim the second month of the 2018 season, and there's our 10th win already. Not too bad. That was a pretty good start to the season, that's for sure. As for Cleveland right now, 8-6-1. Not too bad. I think both teams could make the playoffs this year. Obviously, only time will tell, but we will see how that goes. So now let's go to the WHL, or it's not the WHL, sorry, the SHL, to scout the forwards and defensemen there, because obviously do need to scout Dallin and also Boqvist. We will see. We'll see how that goes. Gabriel Carlson for Jay Bouwmeester. That's a possibility, but I really do not need a defenseman on this team. And he's a very good defensive defenseman. I know he won't put up points for this team, unfortunately. And we already have a very good top six anyways. Carlson, don't necessarily want to give up on right yet. Was he a 74 when I started this? I thought he was a 74, but he might have been a 76. He's actually 6'5", which I did not know. And then Jacob Graves, who I think might just be a roster spot because... oh, no, that's not true. Well, I think they were just trying to free up another roster space for us, which is always nice of them. Wow, okay, we are doing really good in November so far. I think we actually only have one regulation loss, which is, of course, really good. Defenseman now. Yeah, oh, yeah, we only had 3 regulation losses in the month of November. One against Montreal, one against Tampa, and one against Florida. Other than that, we had a combined of only 4 losses in the month of November. We must be a top team in the NHL right now, currently 18-6-1. That is 37 points, and we still aren't first in the league, or in our division, I should say, at least. Pittsburgh's still ahead of us, although we actually would be 3rd in the league right now, which is kind of crazy. Panarin's still leading the team in points. Now let's go and check out the lines again. 25 games in. Wenberg's already up in overall, which is nice. Let's see. He kind of didn't do as great, although that entire top line will probably each hit 20 goals this season. I mean, Wenberg's probably the least likely to, but he's got an 18.4 shooting percentage right now, which is really good. Panarin actually has a 21.4 shooting percentage, which is really, really good. Alright, so yeah, that top line is still doing good. Second line, okay, that second line has now officially gotten some points and some goals. The only minus player is Dubois, alright. Anderson, yeah, okay, that third line is still doing really good for us as well. And the fourth line, I mean, really, I think there could be a couple 20-goal scorers on the team this year, which would be nice, that's for sure. As for defensemen, Werenski not doing too bad. Jones will be our main offensive defenseman on that back end. Wow, David Savard is doing really good offensively. I didn't think he'd be doing so good. I figured Murray would be doing better, although Murray's offensive awareness is lower. That kind of surprises me. Both our bottom pair defensemen has 1 point, and they are both goals. Interesting. Goalies, Bobrovsky. Wow, Bobrovsky stepped it up in that month. Jeez, actually so did Korpisalo, to be fair. He brought his stats to kind of somewhat reasonable stats. But that's interesting. So he actually did only face 25 shots in that month, though. Did we only have one back-to-back that month? That is kind of surprising, to be honest, but I think that is actually the case. No, we had 2 back-to-backs. Oh, wait, no, sorry, that's this next month. Well, I mean, we had 3 back-to-backs. I'm surprised Korpisalo didn't get much more rubber to go against. So let's now sim the month of December, and we'll see if we can continue our great play in the month of December now. 21-6-1. Man, guys, this team is looking pretty damn good. I did not think this team would be so good. I'm not going to lie. We finished the SHL, so let's go to the WHL now. Forwards for 2 weeks. Got to get that done, of course. Cleveland, still not doing too bad, although they are on at least a 2-game losing streak, because as soon as I mention them, They went on a 2-game losing streak. We're on a losing streak right now in the NHL as well, but we end it against the Maple Leafs. We actually beat Pittsburgh as well, which is nice, because if we do want to get to the top of the division, we will have to pass Pittsburgh at 1 point. David Perron, 84 overall, a pretty good two-way forward. Good skating, good shot, good puck skills, good senses. I mean, the discipline's not great. Good defense and good physicalities. Actually, not a bad player at all. On an expiring deal for Gabriel Carlson, though, who is now a 77. I mean, it's a possibility. It's just right now for forwards, I really do not know who I would replace or even give up. Matt Calvert's an 80 in the AHL right now. I should really be doing something with him. How good is he playing right now? He must be playing pretty good. Yeah, 31 and 35 down in the AHL. I am not sure. I really don't want to do any changes to this team as of right now, so we're just going to hold off and not accept that trade, although it is a possible trade offer we could go through, or follow through with, I should say. Defenseman now in the WHL as we come to the last week of December. 26, 9, and 5. Not bad whatsoever for the month of December. Now finished. All right. There we go. Let's go see. We're now in the 2018 portion of the season. Panarin already has 20 goals now. That is nice. Very happy about that. Not too bad. Okay, so Wenberg's actually an 85 now as well. So good from Panarin, good from Wenberg, good from Bjorkstrand, good from Vanek, good from Dubois, good from Foligno. I mean, everyone is still doing really good on that forward core. I'm not going to lie. Oh, not special teams. Let's go check defensemen. Orensky, Jones, Murray, Savard, Cole, and Johnson. So that's that third pair starting to get a little troublesome. Bobrovsky is doing great, and Korpisalo has really picked it up now, which I'm happy about, that's for sure. Alright, let's continue on with the sim. Once again, I think we'll go to the deadline now, though, because going month by month does kind of slow the sim down a little bit. So let's head on to the deadline. I did forget to see how close we were to Pittsburgh, if we did pass them. I'm not going to accept that trade for Petrie right now, because if anything, I would be moving a defenseman, Wayne Simmons. That's a good player, but again, not going to accept that. Yeah, okay, well, let's continue the scouting. Let's see, OHL, yeah, OHL time now. We'll start off with forwards. Let's continue this. Kyle Okposo and Jerome McGinley, no thank you. Kyle Okposo is kind of on a dreadful contract, which I just would not like. Yeah, so... yeah, I'm just not going to take that contract. Scouting assignment again. Let's head over and see where... Oh yeah, OHL defenseman now. I do need to do the goalies in North America as well. Let's do that after this scouting assignment. Another trade-off for Bobby Ryan. No, thank you. Do not want to accept that trade. Thank you very much, though. I will not accept that trade. So that month wasn't the greatest. We only got a couple of wins. Actually, we only got 4 wins that month, and quite a decent amount of losses. And I think, if not all of them, the majority of them were losses in regulation, which kind of does suck. But there's not much you can do about that. David Perron, again, another trade offer for him. Let's see, I think we still should be ahead of Washington, although unfortunately we did lose to them, but we did get a point out of it at least, so that is not bad. As we do single week scouting assignments heading up to the draft. Henrik Sedin for Cam Atkinson. You know what, game, I'm good. I don't think I really want to accept that. Man, Sedins are retiring. Unreal. Vancouver used to be my favorite team back in 2010. I started really liking them the year NHL Slapshot came out, and they just went straight to the heart. Vancouver was my favorite team, and then what do you know? They made it to the Cup final in 2011, but they were unable to win the Cup, and the Sedins will retire without Cup rings, although I do think they will both go to the Hall of Fame no matter what. Kinda really does suck that they were unable to get some rings on them. Korpisalo still on the block, but we actually haven't gotten a trade offer for him, if I'm not mistaken. So we finished off the first half, or the Canada portion of North America, and man, we have been struggling these past 2 months. Now with a record of 36, 19, and 8. I don't know if it was the goaltending or if it was the scoring. Panarin is 1 goal off of 30. We're still somehow second in our division. Interesting. So let's go and see the team now. Okay, that top line is looking good overall-wise. Panarin doing good still. Wenberg, not too bad. Bjorkstrand's actually really good on that top line. 52 points for him. That is good. Vanek, not too bad. Should hit 20 goals this season, I would hope. Dubois, not too bad for his rookie season, that's for sure. Foligno, not great. That second line are all minuses again. Anderson, he grew. Dubinsky, not too bad. Atkinson should also hit 20 goals, I would assume. Jenner, Letestu, not too bad. Milano, not too bad as well. He's now an 80 overall, so he grew just a bit. Werenski did not grow, but Jones did. I did see. Is that statistical growth? No, that is actual real growth. He's a plus 34 right now. That is really good. Murray with 5 goals, and Savard also with 5 goals. So still getting some points from that second line. As for the third line, still not much there. So Bobrovsky definitely didn't do as great those last 2 months. Korpisalo did, I think, a little bit better those last 2 months. So guys, that'll be... Actually, no, I'm not going to end the episode. I didn't realize we're only 17.5 minutes in, but you know what? I was going to say I do kind of want to trade Jack Johnson, but I don't think I'm going to. I think we're going to keep the team the way it is as of right now. Nudivara, are you complaining about ice time? Yeah, okay. That's really bad, but there's not much I can do about that, and I don't necessarily want to trade him because he will more than likely be our in our top 6 next year. Matt Calvert still down here. Is he complaining about ice time? He's actually not, which is nice. How is Carlson? He's now a 78 list as a depth defenseman, so he could be in the NHL / he probably will be in the NHL next year, actually, which is also troublesome. That should be interesting to see what we are going to do there. I'm trying to switch to the NHL. We're good? Yeah, okay, there we go. So, let's continue on the season sim. We will finish it off now. We have just about a month and a half left of simming to complete. Let's see. I think we'll definitely hit 40 wins. Will we hit 50 wins, though? Leave that comment down below. I personally think we won't. I think we'll fall shy by 2 or 3 wins. So let's see if that is true or false. Still got to finish North America here, right? Yep. Defenseman for 2 weeks. All right. And we're looking pretty good on the win column right now. We're actually on a big win streak. They were wrong. Their mind had just ended against Ottawa. This team may prove me wrong and get more than 47 or 48 wins. We may hit 50 wins this season because I think we have 5 games left. I think maybe that sounds accurate in a way. We've got those 3 games, or the Canadian Western team battle of, road trip. That's what I was trying to think of. And then we've got a few teams in our division. Actually, well, not a few. I believe Pittsburgh was the only one that was in our division. Yeah, Detroit also in the East, though. So we have 2 chances to get 50 wins. Will it happen? We may. Oh, no, 49 wins. 50 wins! There we go. So we actually did hit 50 wins, and we will face New Jersey in the first round of the playoffs. So, not too bad. A pretty good season out of the Blue Jackets, if you ask me. I said blue, like, really weirdly there. New Jersey actually went 45-30, what was it, 45-37 and 7? Bjorkstrand finished off the team with the most points. Wow, okay, 45-30 and 7. Is that what I said? I feel like it said 45-35 and 7. So let's go check out our team. We finished second in the division. Pittsburgh was just too hot to handle this season. The Islanders made the playoffs. Nice. In the Atlantic, Tampa, Toronto, and Florida, Boston, or sorry, not, wow, Boston, yeah, Boston didn't make it, but Boston finished low. Ottawa and Buffalo did better than Boston. That is kind of crazy. As for the Central, 5 teams made it from there. Minnesota and the Avs did not do very good. And then the Pacific, Vegas, unable to make the playoffs in the Pacific. So, the entire league, Pittsburgh with the President's Trophy, then Tampa, then Toronto, then Columbus. So the top 4 teams in the league were all in the Eastern Conference. Top 5 of the top 6 were in the Eastern Conference. That is a really good season in the East, if you ask me. So leading point total, or leading scorer on the team, was Oliver Bjorkstrand with 72 points. He's an 85, guys. He could grow superbly for us, being a top liner with Panarin, who had 39 goals this season. One shy of 40, man. One shy of 40, although he's had 3 straight 30-goal seasons in the NHL, so that's not bad. Wenberg unable to hit 20, as I expected he would have, but he did good. Jones was 60 points. He was a plus 38. He did really good this season. Atkinson and Vanek, 20 goal scorers as well. So we did have 4 20-goal scorers, which ultimately isn't bad. Then 15 for Dubois in his rookie season. He had 46 points. That's not bad. Wenberg's up to an 86. So overall, our top line is pretty damn good now. Most assists went to Bjorkstrand. Best plus minus had to go to Jones. Yeah, most penalty minutes on the team went to Dubinsky. All right. Let's go check our goaltending. Bobrovsky with a 930 and a 208. Not bad at all. Korpisalo with a 918 and a 2.36. Could these two, as a tandem, contend for the Jennings? Possibly. Possibly. It could happen. Will it happen, though? I'm not too sure. I didn't see how many games Bobrovsky played there, but I should have checked. Let's do a minimum of 40 games for goalies here. Let's just see. So most, wow, okay, Vasilevsky played a lot of games. So best save percentage, though, goes to Bobrovsky, or actually it could be Freddie. I think Freddie will take the Vezina this season, which obviously I'm happy about as a Leafs fan, but I kind of would have liked to see Bobrovsky take the Vezina for the 2nd year in a row, obviously, but for the fact that Anderson has more wins, he played 1 less game, though. Maybe that has a factor to it. But 926, or sorry, not 926, I was looking at Price's stats. 930, same save percentage as Bobrovsky, but just that .04 lower GAA than Bobrovsky may give him the win. Rookie skaters, I believe it is going to be broken because I've edited basically everybody in the league, so I'll have to see who actually is the real leading rookie. And just Jesus, Kucherov is a high franchise, 24 years old, 97 overall with 109 points. Holy shit, Ovi had 65 goals, and he was not the only goal scorer to hit 60 goals this season. Oh my god. See, when I edited these players, I wanted to see high point totals. I did not think we'd have 4 100-point scores. That is absolutely unreal. Let's see, most goals, I'm assuming it's Ovi. We almost had 3 60-goal scorers, guys. That is unreal. Besser had 85 points. I would be shocked if he's not Rookie of the Year. Most assists as a forward goes to Josh Bailey, which I'm really happy about seeing that because I did not think he would be so good playing in the sim, but I'm glad he did. I cannot believe Kucherov with 109 points. Unreal. Scheifele with the highest plus minus, and he's a medium franchise, which I did not make, so he just grew tremendously. So let's go to, or let's see, rookies. Best rookie of the year, it would be Besser. He had a 50-goal season, 34 assists, 85 points over there in Vancouver. Absolutely unreal. Nico Hischier actually has 85 points as well, so maybe Hischier could take it from Besser, but I think those 51 goals, I think that has to go to him. Yanni Gourde. I believe Yanni Gourde in the sim actually plays on the top line with Stamkos and Kucherov, so that's why he has 85 points. But holy shit, man. Kovalchuk at 84. Jesus, I'm so happy with how this has panned out. Reinhardt, 83. He was a point per game. And then Couture and Schwartz. There was a lot of point per game players this year. Marner had 80 points. Jesus, he's an 89 now as well. Holy shit, Nylander had 78, 66 assists for him. Wow, guys, I am stunned about that. Most points as a defenseman goes to Burns, and he will definitely win the Norris with a plus 40. He's also a franchise player who I did not make as a franchise. Nick Leddy fell in, or tied in third place with Gostisbehere for 66 points. Not bad at all. Most goals as a defenseman has to be Burns, yeah. 320 goal scorers, though. From the point in Burns, Bufflin, and Carlson. Not too shabby. So, guys, after dragging that episode on for quite a while, although we did a lot in this episode, hopefully you guys did enjoy it. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and tune in for the next one where we face the New Jersey Devils in the first round of the playoffs. I'll see you guys then. Goodbye.